So today is one of those days that I get to drive to Eugene, and that's a 4-hour drive. And it's such an amazing time for me because I get to sit down for 4 hours and pretty much meditate on my way there. And when I'm driving, I get all these incredible how do you call it? Kind of like New Year's resolution, where you get to sit down and see everything that you experienced and all the lessons behind it, and just the importance of having to go through certain things. And it's so amazing to really share. I feel like there is so much value in our experiences, even if they're not pretty, even if they are very painful, even if they are as it is, just as it is. Life is as it is, and we should be able to make the most out of it. Like we either play a victim personality, or we find the gifts, the growth, and continue moving forward. And you guys already know I'm all about that. So if you feel called to hang out and listen, I believe there is a lot of value in what I say, because I've been learning to embody my experiences and not let them drain me or let them dictate where I'm going, but use them to my advantage for my growth and for my just where I'm going, as my allies, as a part that helped me to become who I am today. And it's so incredible. I was in Sundance, and lately and recently I've been tapping into connecting more to the directions, and there is so much energy coming from every direction: the east, the south, the west, the north, above, below, and all of our relationships, and that's how life has been moving forever. And so many architectures emphasize their wisdom with their structures, and there is, that I never knew, I never imagined the power that we have if we're able to connect to the directions and to honor, because they are like portals that bring different energies. And if you really connect and set and meditate and honor those directions, then energy comes to you, through you, and it guides you, protects you, helps you, illuminates you, depending on the direction that you're sitting. So I was just thinking on sharing that for you guys. And there is we have our electromagnetic energy field, or on, and the earth has its own electromagnetic energy field, and we want to be able to connect first with our own energy field, moving energy just as the earth moves, and then we connect to the earth electromagnetic field so we can expand our own energy. And it's been such a process to share what I have learned. I'm a sun dancer. I am also been trained in yoga and meditation and healing for ever since I've been 7. I've been doing my self-healing, my self-connection, my meditations, my breathing. I've been very, very, very disciplined all my life. Since young, I've been really in this path. And I know we're all where we're at, but the beauty of what I bring is that you don't have to go through all the disciplines that I had to go through, because you can tap into my frequency and the things that I share, and you can download it. And it's incredible. You can just download it just where you're at, how you are, and it's really easy. And that's what I share. That's when people come to me, they spend so much, because I haven't spent it so much. And we can do it, like we have no limits. We have these incredible vessels of our bodies to live this human life, but yet our spirits is always connected to everything that is alive, everything that has essence, you know, because everything that breathes has consciousness, and we have consciousness, and everything is consciousness, so we can tap into all the consciousness, from trees to the water, to the fire, to the sky, to the clouds, to everything has a spirit, you know, everything. There is individual spirits, as you see, individual plants, individual things, individuals, people, animals. There everybody has their own individual spirit, but everyone has a consciousness, and that's what makes us connect to us all, you know. That's like God itself, you know, as a whole, all of us, all as a whole. And I don't want to be too crazy, obviously, talking about all the stuff that I've been finding out, because at the end of the day, this is knowledge that our ancestors used to have, they used to share, you know, and there is so many beautiful, wonderful traditions that have been passed on, but the meaning of it is been, I don't think people remember. I don't think they really remember what is been passed down the way it's been passed out. But it's still alive, and that's the important thing about it. Like in Mexico, the celebration of the Day of the Death, celebrating the people that have moved on, yet respecting them and celebrating them in a way where they're still here with us. So that in itself tells you all realms are all at once here together, but we're separated just by tiny thin little veils, and they're here, you know, your ancestors, your bloodline, all of the people that have come before you, that you are representing them, you know. We are walking, living spirits from everybody that have come before us, you know. We're just living for them, expressing through them, and we come from them, so how can we not beat them, you know? So we just become a vessel for them. They guide us, they help us with all the stuff that they learned, and of course we keep adding and evolving and expanding even more. And just wanna say that it's incredible when you honor your life, when you honor your ancestors, when you connect mindfully to certain energies. Those energies communicate directly with you, and you become a vessel of those energies. So our consciousness is completely, you know, life itself, God itself will respect your free will on what you want to connect with and what you will become, because what you connect to is what you will become sooner or later, because that's what our bodies have, mirror cells, and we tend to copy what we see, copy what we hear, copy the people that are around us. That's just science, you know. So, and the beauty of becoming your most authentic self, you know, it's definitely being mindful of what you are nurturing, your own consciousness, your own body, your own spirit. And it's incredible. I hope everybody just like opens up the strength and the courage to be so resilient, to really take your hands under, you know, take your hands, take your life on your hands and choose wisely who you want to become, what you want to be, how you want to live. You know, it takes really a lot of strength and a lot of courage to take ownership of your own life, because we are co-creators, we are manifestors, and the less we become a victim of our own byproduct of our subconscious mind, and the more conscious you are of how you're choosing to live your days, how you're choosing to share your words, you know, because everything is sacred. our thoughts are sacred, our words are sacred, what we do is sacred, and everything creates ripples. Everything. We're all connected to the electromagnetic grids. They connect us all as a whole. When you think of somebody, that somebody thinks of you. When we do something and we think nobody knows, everybody notices. Life notices, because it's all in the ether. It's all in the ether. It's all out there, and life will always show it off. Everything that has happened in the past is in the present, embedded on the history of the plants, of the earth itself, of the oceans. Like, we leave an energetic imprint with our actions, thoughts, and words on this planet, and that creates and manifests life, so that's what I'm here sharing, for you to be mindful, really, really mindful. And like, I know there is a lot of distraction out there for not being in your own power, and say, oh yeah, no, people are crazy, or the ignorance can take you so far into pain and suffering. Like, really, why would you want to continue recreating the same loopholes that are keeping you in a state where you're not happy, and this is what I'm sharing, because I am happy, and it took courage, it took tears and pain, and it took resilience, but we can do it. We have it all within us to achieve everything, to be healthy, to be wealthy, to be prosperous, to be everything that you wish to be. You can, and it doesn't have to be in the terms of no one else's but your own. It can be your own terms. You talk to life, communicate with life, and life reciprocates. Life communicates back at you. And the more you're in harmony and in synchronicity with your own being, with your own heart, with your own mind, the more life is going to help you, support you in your progress and your process of becoming that empty, open vessel for earth, for the divine, and for yourself. And in a balance, always in balance, we're here to be catalysts, we're here to live, we're here to live this human life, and it's okay too to have your breaks from the divine, it's completely okay. I know that a lot of people try to maintain a phase, a facet, and that's not healthy either. Like, we need balance, and that's incredibly amazing to be able to be in both sides all at once, in center and harmony, and just that's who we are. And that's something that I really been focusing recently, is that there is always this duality, this division, and they want us to continue dividing and going extreme to extreme. And if you're in one stream, then you're judging the other ones that are on the other stream, and vice versa. There's always promotion of fighting, and what's right and wrong, and like there is laws that take care of when we're not being with our own values and morals, and no pro-life, and have nothing against death, because I honor death and I'm pro-death too, because sometimes we really need to die in certain areas they are not healthy for us, and life brings us those mini deaths alive so that we can be reborn again and grow and learn and be better and continue just giving ourselves the opportunity and the chance to start over again, because we can, and it's okay to start over again. And even if we don't want to, every day you're growing, every day you're learning something new, and eventually over the years, like baby steps takes you so far. So don't ever subestimate the little choices that you can make today. Don't ever subestimate just, okay, today a cup of water, today doing a good deed. Like, it really ripples so far. You have no idea. It really, really does. It really, really does. Even, keeping your mind at peace, keeping your heart at peace, doing things. Why would you want to self-sabotage your life? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to create harm to others? Okay, we do it sometimes when we're very unconscious and when we are not being mindful, but hey, like, we're gonna catch it and we're gonna correct ourselves and we're gonna be in our harmony and center, and we can be mindful, you know, and it takes retraining of staying connected with yourself, because you want to be, you want to honor your feelings, honor your heart, and honor what you're being led to do, you know, and it's in the highest place. It's so interesting, and I want to say this. When I had people that will be so freaking ignorant that all what they would do is create stress, suffering, confusion, argumentations, like those people sometimes we're a catalyst to snapping out of them, you know, like, hey, like sometimes we gotta be the bad guy in order for them to wake up, and that's okay, you know. When you're doing things with love, truly with love, with awareness, with, you know, like, hey, like we all are helping each other to grow, and sometimes growing, saying truth are not easy, but we do it with love, you know. We don't do it out of ego, we don't do it out of I'm better than you, no, we teach each other with love, and because we care, we really care for each other, we care for ourselves, we don't want to go through the same pain and suffering and arguments, and no, respect for ourselves, respect for each other, and if you want to learn, then do it, and if not, then move on, you know. And if we're not gonna be on the same space where we can both be in harmony and align and mindful, then obviously we continue flowing until we are there, and people just need their time and space at their own timing to grow, and that's okay. Not need to be frustrated. People come and go, and that's the beauty of life. Sometimes I know it's sad because we want people to be there for us at all times, but no, like people grow, people change, people need to continue moving forward, and us too. So people are just gonna continue coming as you continue changing your own frequencies. So I hope that this beautiful life doesn't distract you from the beauty, the divine, to the just connection that you can have with yourself, with your mind, with your heart, with life itself. And I really pray that everyone have opportunity to experience magic, you know, because we are so incredibly magical, and you know, magic is nothing out of the ordinary. It's something we live every day. Like everything is a miracle. Everything is a miracle. The fact that we are such electric beings that if without the right harmony and balance within our body, we could even explode, you know, or create so much combustion. Like we have so much power within us, and the fact that our whole entire body is in such harmony that keeps all these vessels going, walking, you know, and experiencing life in such beauty, like that is a miracle to me. The fact that our heartbeats are non-stop beating since we are in our mother's womb until now, that is a miracle to me. So being appreciative of all the different aspects of life that keeps us alive, that is something to be celebrated and something to be grateful for. You have your mind, you have your consciousness. I don't know what you're going through, but if you have a place to be, if you have food, like you're provided for, you have so much to be grateful for, and we forget to be grateful for. So please remember to be grateful. And the way many traditions and many other I guess religions or cultures is offering back to life for everything it provides us. Even the air we breathe, we offer back, we give back, and we give thanks. Thank you, life. Thank you for giving us everything, growing a whole entire year of fruits and vegetables for them to be on our table one day. You know, it takes so much effort from the earth. It takes so many days, so many nights in order for us to have food on the table. So don't take for granted, you know, like everything that nature is doing for us, and give back. Be grateful, give back. Give back with your gratitude, with your love, giving back crystals, or just giving back prayer, you know, in just gratitude. Go be thankful to Mother Earth and start an interaction and dialogue with life itself, because once you start that, you will be so much connected to where we are coming from, and because we come from the earth, and when you really go back to the source, there is nothing that can distract you from that connection, and it's so much more beyond we can imagine, really, really, really. So have a beautiful day, have a beautiful, incredible, magical life, and go make the most out of it regardless of the circumstances. Stay positive, refocus your thoughts, refocus your mind, and co-create. Be brave and courageous to manifest your life, for the greater good of yourself and the collective. Don't give up. Don't give up. Stay with your head up, and always, appreciating and grateful for the life that we have.